Hey everybody, it's me, Sean, and we are back with some more Rock God Tycoon. Oh yeah, it's time to sign a recording contract! That's because about basically as soon as I stopped recording that last episode and I was like, oh, I'm going to play through this, blah, 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 blah. And guess what? Immediately came up this recording contract. So, here's always the most exciting part of any rock and roll video, and that's holding a clipboard and reading through the details of our contract. I kind of like that there's actually a bunch of details you do want to kind of read through. So they're going to do an EP for us, which is great. We get 20% of the sales revenue from the album, but actually that's going to change here. We get $800 up front for an equivalent portion of revenue. I'm not really sure what that means. I mean, I get the $800 up front, but I'm not sure what equivalent portion of revenue means. I suppose that because when let's let's read it from the top. Okay. Discount of 30% from the following studios, and that is Firstborn Studio. I believe that's the studio here in town. Discount 25% at video clip location. That's Above Ground Studio. I'm hoping that that's the studio nearby. Can we? Yeah, we can't look at the map from here, so we need to record 3 songs with an overall rating of 5%. We've already got that. We've got 6 out of 3. We need to have a video clip. We haven't done that yet. And we need to perform 2 gigs at any of the following locations: Rosemary and Time Bar. So I thought that was a place where we'd already done gigs, but that's fine. We could do 2 more. It's no worries there. So if we come, and it doesn't give us a timeline on that either. So I don't know when we are due to provide those things. But we have the adjust upfront money now. So if we look, we can see the 20% of sales revenue. As we adjust this money, the sales revenue changes. So I don't know if that means, like, if this $800 represents 20% of the sales revenue already. So like this contract is only going to make us another $800. But you know what? We don't need upfront money. We've got enough cash available right now. I don't know what the due date is on our video clip and gigs. Due date. There we go. So, by May 17th, huh? Well, we won't be able to have that video clip done. We don't even have a car yet. We could definitely perform the 2 gigs. You know what? I guess we could take that upfront money, but a car is like $2,500. Can I just not sign the contract? Is it going to come back? Ah, shit. I wonder. Can I go back to where was that? Like Dover, and request another contract? Okay, got it. So I could always try again. But what I need to do, I would say, before I sign that contract is probably get a car. Now, I also want to see when we look at the map here. So that's Firstborn Studio, and that's Rocker Bar. So not only would we need to, we would basically need to move to Dover. No? Well, where's the so was it Firstborn Studios that we got the discount? So there's the Rosemary and Time Bar. And that's Above Ground Studio, which is great. So we need to perform 2 gigs there. But we can't travel to Waterville yet because we don't have a car. So we're definitely going to need a car before we can do that. And to get a car, we need $2,500. $2,250. Yeah, so it's going to take us a little while to get that kind of money. Right. Well, that's too bad. Because it's really going to take us a long time to save up $2,300, especially considering and I don't know how much money we would make from how much money we would make from the albums. Like, selling albums would be great, and it would help us make a lot of money. But, you know, we need, yeah, I don't want to sign that contract that we can't live up to. Yeah, you know, until we can actually like live up to it, because we definitely, that $1,000 penalty at the end would be really brutal. So I think I will go back to the original plan of recording a little bit, making up some additional money, and coming back when we're actually able to sign a contract. So I'm going to put a little cut in here, and we'll be back soon. Well, guys, that cut did not last very long. I think we only got like 1 or 2 days because we got an offer in the mail today. Slow Yo-Yo Records wants to purchase our song Money Grab. Well, guess what? That's exactly why we wrote that song. They're going to give us $1,300 for it, so of course we're going to accept that. Fantastic. That gets us pretty close to being able to buy our car. So I think we'll just go ahead and play through this. We're going to have to pay rent here soon, so I want to wait until we can pay our rent. That's going to be $1,700, but that'll leave us with $2,000, so we'll be able to buy that car pretty soon. We're going to need to go, you know, take care of, whoops, that's not what I wanted to do. We're going to need to take care of business in the normal manner with getting drinks every once in a while and all that stuff. But I think that, yeah, this is going to be good, especially if someone comes and wants to buy the other Money Grab song. Which was something I was really hoping for. So, and this also will help us answer our question. Once we sell Money Grab, okay, yep. So Money Grab is no longer available. Cash Grab and Moolah Nita, those are still available, but Money Grab is our first one. And that one's gone. The others, of course, the classics are still there, so that's good. All right, we're gonna go back, and we're gonna keep that clock running at top speed. And then once we pay rent, we should be able to get that car. And, you know, let's, all right, another city. Let's get that video made, and, I want to pay it now. Pay it now. And then once we get that video made, actually, shit, we can almost afford to buy the car now. Am I going to show off the kids? Of course not. Yeah, I'll take those bands. If I bought it now, I'd still have $2,000 left, so you know what? Let's do it. Boy, we've got, we are doing all right cash-wise. Let's go ahead and buy that car. I'm not sure what equipping it means. I guess that just means making it your active vehicle. Alright, let's pay our rent. Now, I don't know what happens when you travel to another city. I'm sure it costs a little bit of money and stuff. Will we stand up for our guitarist? Of course we will. We get 5 fans. Oh, huh. Sometimes it's best to remain silent. Screw that. I mean, it is true. We should remain silent against internet trolls. But, you know, it's my guitarist, man. I'm not gonna let his feelings be hurt. Alright, so we've paid off our stuff there. Let's go to... Let's check out Waterville. Travel here. It's going to take an hour and 45 minutes. Well, that's easy. There we go. Safe travel. So, oh, you can't see that, but we've unlocked an achievement. So if we want to go there, do that, I suppose. And we just need to have one of our songs recorded. We're pretty good with Whale and Harpy, right? It's going to cost us $100. You know what? We can do more than one. That's another popular song. All right, let's go ahead and record 2 videos. We go back. Now, it's weird because supposedly we're in that other town, but it still shows that we're in the garage. Oh no. And we're still busking, which is weird. But we are in this town, so if we want to reduce our friction, we need to go to the Burger King. Here it's a lot slower. It costs the same though, so. We'll go ahead and reduce that, close it out. And then this is that's the Rosemary and Thyme bar, which we're going to need to perform a couple of gigs there. So I may as well get that over with while we're here in town. Yeah, I don't want to do any of the... so I don't want to do cash grab, because we just have no practicing at that. So we'll do those songs. We don't really need to do any... we can actually make a decent amount of money on this one. Do we want to promote? Sure, why not? Alright, let's go back. So we've got gigs lined up. Quite an offer. So Slow Yo-Yo wants to buy Creamin' Screamin'. Now we don't want to sell that one because that's a song that we have practice in and other things. So we're going to hold off on that. Mom's out here. She's going to raise our rent. Call your friend who happens to be a property manager. Turns out he has an apartment for only $1,000 a month. While it isn't as cheap as your mom's garage, it's a step in the right direction. Oh, well, that's our only choice, huh? Yikes. Alright. We received a mysterious envelope in the mail left for Gaben, the biggest record label in America, has wrote out a letter to you. It reads, "We are impressed with how fast your band has grown and wish you the best of luck in your journey to the top. If you reach your destination, we'll be here waiting for you." Okay, thanks, I guess. It's nice. Okay, so we're in a new area, but boy, our expenses have gone up considerably. All we're doing right now is still just busking, but we should be making a lot more money with the, okay, I'm guessing this is where you have to play this stuff yourself, so I'm just gonna go ahead and simulate. Because that playing stuff myself, I can't deal with the stress of that right now. But it seems like that stuff all came out okay, I guess. Let's schedule a second gig. Oh boy, I gotta wait that long till Sunday, huh? Schedule a second gig at this bar, and we'll do flyers at that one as well. Book. Let's go back and let's go to the store here. I should be buying promo stuff. There we go. Keep building up those fans. Great. So we're almost broke, but should make a little decent amount of money from our gig here at the bar. $45. We spent $30 on flyers, so maybe not the best deal. But you know what? We're going to keep that busking up. We're going to go to the Burger King. I guess we got to spend spend the maximum time there. Can we go again? What's our 20% or 30%? Yeah, so we're only going to be able to burn off 20. So let's do that again. Oh, weird. Now, oh, it probably wouldn't let me. Why didn't it select these guys? They're probably not hungry. All right, but it didn't cost us anything either to do that. But we need to wait a couple hours and we'll go back. Hopefully that's been long enough. Alright, looks like everybody's willing to go again. Yeah, done. Alright, back to a more reasonable level. Keep on busking. Now, you'd think this guy would make more money at busking since he's such a better performer than the rest of us, but, you know, doesn't really look like it. Alright, we have access to Cheyenne. Oh, you know what? We can, let's go ahead and do that, let's go ahead and do that label now. Since we're going to have our second gig here in a minute. Contract. Back. And, yeah, that should come here in the mail shortly. Get some furniture for our apartment. Even my apartment is nicer than this one. Alright, will I step outside and shoo the kids off? No. There you go. Classic rock-on gesture. Oh, yeah! Keep on singing, kiddos! Alright, time to go rock and show the world. Let's simulate that. Looks like we made a little more money this time. Still nobody likes our... oh, we got a 3 review instead of 2 review, so that's better. I'm guessing that's on a scale of 1 to 10. So that's a good improvement. Alright, let's speed it up. Let's get that contract. Let's go grab some burgers, though. Oh, wait, we're at the wrong... burgers. Yes. Really need to go back to our normal town. Ah, there's our contract. No time to get back to the normal map. Alright. Oh, wait. Shit. So those gigs that we've already done don't count. We got to do 2 more gigs. That's alright. We can manage that. Because we've got our video clip. We've got our songs. We don't need any upfront money. Let's do it. Rockstar, sign of my name. Alright. Now, I don't know how long we're stuck with the contract, but we should be making money from selling albums now. So let's save up enough money to pay our rent. And it'd be nice if I could get details on how much money we're making. We get a discount at Firstborn, and we get discounted above ground. We need to do two more gigs at the stupid Rosemary and Thyme bar. And that is this one, right? In the town that we're already in. Rosemary and Thyme. And they're already getting a little tired of some of our songs, but you know what? We'll play the... Let's do that. We're not going to perform the best gig ever. Doesn't matter. And let's set up another one there with those 3 songs. Book. Alright. Back. Alright. Speed that up. We're going to keep on busking because we need that cash. You received the letter, says we've been watching you. As long as you stay in line, no harm will come your way. We're getting threatened by the bigger bands. It must be CDPC is sending us some threatening letters. They don't like that we're rocking our way up to their level of badass, dark whatever. But you know what? You can't. There's no stopping us. Alright, can we see, are we making any money? Not earning any money from albums. I wonder, does that come at the end of the month, maybe? Only one way to find out. And that's wait until the end of the month. Which won't take too long. Hopefully, well, we should hit that by the end of the episode. Because we're mostly just going to keep on busking. That's what we need to do. Busk our butts off. I suppose I should rotate people through a little bit to work on their skills. But, I don't know. I'd rather get our money up and then turn off the busking and let everybody's skill up at the same time. Alright, we got 2 3s out of that, so that's nice. We made $70. That's not so great. But we got some additional skills as well. Now, did that count towards our... Okay, we've got 1 done. Great. Let's get the second one out of the way. New city, Bismarck, North Dakota, I'm guessing. Oh, I mean, I suppose there's probably another Bismarck somewhere in the country. Oh, we need to... oh, shit. I thought I had paused it, but I guess not. Alright, time to go rock out and show the world, blah, blah, blah. Probably should have de-stressed before we did it. Look at that. 1.5 stars, 2 stars on our spectacle. Only $40 for the money, though. Alright. Slow it down, fellas. We're doing pretty good on money. We've almost got enough to pay our rent. Let's go grab some burgers. That'll put a dent in that. We're going to have to... I need to pay attention because we're going to have to grab more burgers here soon. Alright, let's go again. I'm going to probably... Oh, shit. Nobody was hungry yet, huh? Now are you guys hungry? Come on. What is going on? Are you guys just sick of burgers? Huh, okay. I guess we won't, but we need to do something to reduce that tension. Do we... Well, we did our 2 gigs, right? Okay, so that contract is met. Done, done, done. Alright, we don't need to worry about it. So, you know what? Let's go back to our hometown. Or do we want to travel somewhere different? We could go to Dover, where our record studio is. On the other hand, we do want to. So we get the discount at Firstborn Studio, and I believe that is in our hometown, right? Yeah, Firstborn Studio. So let's travel back home. There we go. And that way we can drink, which everybody wants to do. What's our tension? 42, 42, 42, 42. You know what? Let's celebrate. We're going to reduce it 45%. It's marginally inefficient. And let's save up enough money to pay rent. All right, back to that busking grind, you guys. And we're going to see what happens at the first of the month. That's the thing that I'm really looking forward to right now. See how that turns out. But I'm pretty happy we got our record contract. Strange stocky man approaches you. He asks, do you want to make a bet? $500 says I can land this backflip. Do you risk $500 and assume he's bluffing? Nope, I want to pay rent. So, well, you know what? We've got the money for it. So let's do it. Why not? The man smirks. He bends over to prepare for the flip of a lifetime. Quickly and with grace performs a flawless jaw-dropping backflip. He hand over $500 and he walks away with a grin. Okay. Oh well. We can afford it, I guess. It's not what I wanted to spend my money on. But when I played in my practice game, it kept sending that back. So I was like, I guess I have to do it, or else it's going to keep sending it to me. Maybe I should have waited for the next one. Maybe he would have been less able to do it later on or something. But maybe it opens up a different story chain or something. Either way, we're still going to be able to pay the rent, and we've got the first of the month coming right up. So we're going to get to find out how profitable we are. It looks like our stress levels are going up much more slowly, so that's real nice. And all right, looking out on your morning job. Oh, do I sprint the rest of the way home? Yes. All right, well, I lost 60 bucks, but that's no problem. I don't mind that because one time I didn't run home and I lost like $500. So, all right. Sure. Do we not get our money until like the one do I have to go to the studio maybe and recording? No. Do I need to? Maybe I need to do it in here. Video clip, album type. Yeah, how would I release... oh wait, current record deal. It says currently disabled. So maybe I won't find out until the contract. Because it shows I'll get an EP album. And then I get 40% of the revenue from that. So maybe I have to wait until the contract date is in, that's like the 13th or whatever. Which obviously we're not going to hit by the time this video ends, unfortunately. But I guess that gives us something to look forward to in the next episode, right? We're doing pretty good. We're making lots of money. People are staying generally happy. We probably ought to do some more practicing here. Now that we've got some spare cash. But I want to wait until our rent has been paid before I do that, because people are stealing from us occasionally. I'm not going to sell Mr. Bigglesworth. No, thank you. Yeah, it's only Slow Yo-Yo that wants to buy our songs. Why doesn't our own label want to buy our songs? You'd think that they might be interested in paying us for the music that we've already written. But I guess they will when they put out that EP. All right, Flagstaff, Arizona, fancy. We want to drive down there into the desert, which I don't want to do, but we could. All right. Let's see. You've seen many strange occurrences in your life, but it's not that often you come by $101 bills. Perhaps someone went clubbing anyway. It's your money now. All right, well, $100 is $100. Look at that. So we've got a little bit of spare cash. I'm actually going to have everybody stop busking. I guess I should have done it for everybody. There we go. And we're going to let's go ahead and write up a new song. And this will be, so this will be like the newest song for our second album. It'd be kind of fun to do a concept album. We could talk about traveling, because now that we've opened up our ability to travel. Yeah, so we'll start with like, no, how about Blood Highway? Alright. And we're going to have all 4 of us work on it. Done. So there's a song for us to work on. And then we will book up a practice session in there. We've still got our cash grab songs basically designed to be sold. So we don't need to practice those. Alright, the drummer's been getting some hate. Yes, we're going to stand up for our drummer. You reply to the haters. You stood up for your friend, that's what counts. -10 tension between you and the drummer. I'm still not sure what that means exactly. Nope, I'm not going to do that. But what I am going to do is book the studio, and we're going to rehearse. We're going to rehearse Blood Highway. Don't care about those songs. And these ones we should be pretty consistently good on all those, right? So probably the ones that we are best at. Now it's weird. It allows us to schedule more than 3, although it says 3 of 3. Well, let's just schedule 3. It's fine. And I want to schedule ahead a little bit. We want to keep doing that one. Do those 2. And let's set up one more. Oh. Or not? Wait a minute. Did I must have done Kitty, Disaster, and Whale and Harpy. So we'll do Creamin', Screamin', and Forested Lust. Great. Alright. So plenty of practice set up here in the future. But we need to let's take a look at our band members here. So instrument ability, I think, is what that one is. So for Sean, instrument ability. For the guitarist, yeah, probably instrument ability on her as well. He doesn't really need to practice anything. He's pretty good. And the drummer, instrument ability as well, I would say. Or musicality, whichever one the little thingy there is. So let's go back. And we're going to click on that. We're going to click on musicality. Great. But we're going to have him actually... You know what? Why don't you just go back out and busk? Because you make plenty of money. Great. So we're going to have... we've got them all practicing. Everything's going good. And we're going to put a break in here, you guys. I hope you have enjoyed this video. I'm having a good time with this. It's really cool that we've got that record contract. I can't wait to see what happens next. See us start making some decent money off of those record contracts. We've got our practices, and then we'll get the, we should hit our 1 month on that contract, so that'll be really fun. But we got to look forward to that in the next episode. I hope you've enjoyed this one. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye!